Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are currently ready to deploy. So let's just go ahead and do that, shall we? We'll hop into the command center here and see what is available. Now we'd like to build up some funds for sure. So maybe something along the lines of this one. This is a Tundra battle, and I kind of like it. I think it'll do. We'll go ahead and negotiate that, and let's see here. That is 3 and 15 priority salvage compared to like 200k. I think it is worth doing this, but we're not going to go any further than that. Okay, so let's hop in here, and our C10J here is good to go. So I think we should probably drop our mongoose from this particular group, and we'll run this Centurion instead. Now, Savarok is wounded, so we're going to need somebody with some Clint affinities. We're also going to need someone with some Centurion affinities, and I don't think any of those currently exist. Yeah, they don't. So we're going to put Rain in the Clint, and we're going to put, I think, Coma in the Centurion, just to get some training going there. Okay, so let's go ahead and deploy this. Darius might think that this is too weak, but Darius is probably wrong. And we'll see what we're up against. Hopefully something quasi-big. Like, ideal scenario, it would be like 1 heavy, and then 3 lights. That would be the ideal scenario. We'll see how realistic that is, though. I don't think that's particularly realistic. Also, I just want to quickly address the fact that this is now in 4K. I've been addressing that on the other videos on my channel, but this is the first one for RogueTech. So this is now, as you can see, in 4K. If you can't see it, it's because YouTube is taking a really long time to process 4K videos, and my plan is to get a day ahead as of this episode. So future episodes should be pre-processed. If you give this one a little bit of time, it'll get there eventually. But we'll see how long that ends up taking. It might be a while. Let's go ahead and begin this mission. I didn't read any of the briefing. I probably should have. Okay, it's going to be a stand-up fight. Do we have any allies? We do. Okay. So, where are the enemies? They are up over this way. I think deploying in these trees is completely fine.
Time to get dirty. The cold might help with our heat dispersal.
Okay, so I definitely did see some text floating up here, which is a little bit interesting, to be sure. I'm going to reserve. Or wait, we're out of combat? We are out of combat. Since we're out of combat, we're not going to reserve. We'll position here.
No sweat.
Like up here.
Roger.
There's a contact. Okay. Let's see. This is the Ultra AC5 LRM 10 Centurion, and the other Centurion can come over this way. Okay. Did I... Whoa. Internal damage already? On that Suburban mech? Wow. Okay. That's pretty exciting. There's a Whitworth out there. I'm wondering if the smoke here is just a quirk of the Centurion 10J model, or if it has an internal combustion engine that I missed. I don't think so. It doesn't say in here. But I don't think there's an internal combustion engine. It's just an engine core 225. I think it's a quirk of the particular chassis. So I'm going to send the Clint up over this way to attack this Suburban mech. This should kill it. Looking at these hit odds. This is, well, maybe not kill it, but do a lot of damage. If we fire the Rocket 15, it'll likely kill it. And I'm going to go ahead and do that.
All weapons on go.
Okay, that was quite a bit of spread out there with the damage. That's a rear arc on a Hunchy. Okay, that's good to know, too.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I think I'm going to take the stealth up over this way to hit the rear arc on this Hunchy, because that's quite far out. Maybe we move here and finish off the Suburban Mech. I think that this is the better option here. Yeah. The Suburban Mech is dead.
Bang! You're dead.
And that is wonderful. The Harasser moves up, goes for the Whitworth. 40 damage into that front arc. I guess that's okay. Okay, they've got some sort of an autocannon out there.
What's up, boss?
This Centurion is going to move up to here, and we're going to see what our hit odds are like. 25% on that Hunchy. I'm going to roll that, and we're probably not going to hit, but we'll see.
Not the angle. Take the shot.
Yeah, only 20 damage into that rear arc. Unfortunate, to be sure. So the Hunchy moves out of there, and there's a swordsman up there. Sounds good.
Aye, aye.
This Centurion is going to close in up over this direction, where we have a rear arc shot again on this Hunchback. And we're going to take it, even though our hit odds aren't the best. We'll give it a go. That did some rear arc damage. We'll take it. Okay. So next, our stealth is going to move up to around here. We're still looking at hitting this rear arc. Now, our hit odds aren't the best, for sure. And I think that's okay. We're just pot-shotting this. If we happen to take out this Hunchback from the rear arc, that would be amazing. We'll see if we do. We didn't, but that's okay. Swordsman moves up. Fires on that Savannah Master, still misses. I like it.
Ready to get it on.
So our Clint is in long range mode here. We're going to move up to this position here and fire on that Hunchback. Only a 0.9% chance of hitting. Maybe we should switch into short range mode? No, we're better off in long range mode attacking the Whitworth.
Locking on target.
I'm not super happy with that, but it'll be okay. Not super happy at all. That's a rear arc attack on the Hunchback, doing some damage. I like it. That's pretty good. So the next question is, what's that Savannah Master going to do? And the answer is a whole lot of nothing. The AC-20 Centurion is going to move into here. I'm not convinced that we're going to be attacking the Hunchback. Not on these hit odds. We are instead going to hit this Whitworth. Okay, we're going to mostly miss this Whitworth. What's our Joust going to do? Fire on that Hunchy? Sure. Okay, sounds good. So now the Whitworth is going to move and lose all that unsteady. That's not a lot of damage to that Clint, though, so I'm okay with that. Next up, of course, our Succubus is going to move up here.
We'll go.
And fire on the Hunchback's rear arc. Absolutely. This is guaranteed going to happen.
Roger that.
That did a lot of damage. An AC-20 ammo explosion. That's a big deal, actually. How long on that bleed out? I missed. I missed that. I don't actually know how long on that bleed out. Makes me sad. Makes me very sad indeed. And apparently my audio is peaking a little bit here. Let me tweak that. Hopefully that will fix it.
What can I do for you?
Okay, the stealth is, at this point, I mean, the Hunchback has turned around. The stealth is, I think, going to close into the side arc of this Whitworth.
Right, Commander.
And we're going to fire on the Whitworth here and go ahead and hopefully do some real damage to it. I mean, it's still got decent armor, so we'll see.
Firing everything I've got.
Especially missing that heavy laser, that's not going to do a ton.
All out of short-range missiles, Commander.
Okay. The Harasser is going to also fire on that Whitworth. The swordsman moves up and fires on the stealth. It does hit the autocannon, which is a little bit sad, to be sure.
Standing by.
Okay, our Ultra AC-5 and LRM-10 Centurion is probably going to just stay put here, right? Right. I think we go for the Hunchy. Of course, the Hunchy has basically no weaponry left. But it is our best hit odds.
Let's see when you like it.
An ejection. We'll take it.
Commander.
Okay, so the Clint is, at this point, do we want to stay put, or do we want to fire up over this way? If we stay put, are we better off in short range hit or variable range targeting? No, we are not, so I think we stay put, and we fire on this Whitworth on this side arc that we already hit.
Taking the shot.
That was pretty good.
Reporting critical hit.
Good to go.
Okay, this is our AC-20 Centurion, who is also going to close in into this side
On
arc.
my way.
Light him up.
Firing.
Sadly, we missed with the AC-20, but that is a leg destruction. Which pushes that Whitworth back to Phase 1. Which is great. Consciousness threshold 1 of 3. I wish that large laser would have hit. I really, really do. Okay, so the Scimitar moves up. Fires on that Swordsman. Does some decent damage. I like it. The Whitworth gets up, which I don't like very much. I don't like that very much at all. And we fire on the Savannah Master, or rather, the Swordsman. Or no, the Whitworth fires on the Savannah Master. What am I talking about?
Ready for order.
The Clint is going to move up on this Whitworth.
Coordinates.
And at this point, we're probably better off in short-range targeting. Yes, we are. This is a small overheat. We'll take it, though. There we go.
That's a kill.
One dead Whitworth there.
Firing my internals.
The Swordsman moves up. And completely misses. I like it.
I hear ya.
So our stealth is going to move in here, into this side arc.
No need to tell me twice.
Our hit odds aren't the best, but they'll be okay for now.
Roger. Firing on target.
Yeah, we got a little damage into the side arc.
Commander.
The Centurion is only able to get into the front arc, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's the best we can do. I'm going to fire the Ultra AC-5 in X1 mode here.
Confirmed.
That was pretty good. We hit almost everything there. The Joust also firing, and ooh, that is very nice.
Waiting for orders.
We're going to move up with our Centurion here.
Target confirmed.
Man, we're just missing everything with that AC-20. That's okay. We've almost got the Swordsman unsteady.
We can do this. Let's go.
Okay, at this point, our stealth moves in, and we are going to go for the rear arc kick here on the Swordsman.
Moving out.
Mostly to reserve him back. Although this could kill him, theoretically. That did a lot.
When
And he ejected. Okay. Let's get out of here.
Mission successful.
Fantastic. That is going to be very, very helpful indeed. Okay, so we managed to get a decent amount of cash there. And we are going to not have much damage taken at all. That's very nice. We could salvage 3 Hunchback parts. That's the thing we could do. There's an AC-20 here. I'm not sure that we really need it all that badly. An Engine Core 200, we've got one. Some heat sinks. Okay. I think overall, We're most interested in the 4G parts. So we'll confirm that, see what else we get. We got 2 swordsman parts, a Whitworth part, a suburban mech part that we don't really care about, an engine core 160 that we already have, 2 heat sinks, which is very handy to have right now, and AC5 ammo, we'll keep that around, and LRM ammo, I don't think we need that right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and see just how much we end up getting from this. It'll be a little bit, to be sure. So, what do we got? Anything? Well, it's kinda going. Yeah, the load times are still not amazing, even on the new graphics card, but you know, graphics cards don't exactly help loading times, so that's to be expected. 7,500 and 2 days for repairs. Let's go ahead and do that. Wonderful. And then we are just going to tick forward the 2 days here. Okay, we're going to tick forward another 2 to get our pilots back. Let's go ahead and hop into the barracks here.
I hear you.
Orders.
And we're going to grab a point of gunnery for Coma.
Waiting. I'm receiving you. Waiting. Yes, Commander.
And
Standing
that's
by.
it for now. Okay, sounds good to me. Next up, we're going to go into our mech bay, make sure everything's good to go here. It absolutely is. We should probably send the Stinger to storage at this point. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Excellent. I don't think we need that many mechs available at this time. So, we are ready to deploy again, and we're going to do that. I am planning on recording another episode to push ahead, as I said earlier, so this is completely fine. I'm probably going to have to put a cut in the middle of this mission, but that is, I guess, acceptable. This assassination mission looks interesting. We run it right here. I like it. Run it exactly as we are. Should be good. Yes, Darius, I know you think it's a difficult mission. We'll see how difficult it actually is when we get there. Fantastic. So this is going to be an assassination mission in the Tundra. It does bear noting that we're going to have some difficulties when we exit Tundra on our Clint, in particular. That mech is going to be pretty prone to overheats. So we're going to have to take care of that eventually, but I think for now it'll be okay. We need to destroy the propagandist and escape. For months, we've had trouble with people here in Conroe being riled up by talk of insurrection, rebellion, independence. Based on top Davian analyst reports, we believe there's a local government propagandist in the area stirring up discontent. We've set up a security net to capture her, but we can't cover every possible exit from our net and could use an extra lance of mechs. If she tries to slip through your assigned territory, turn her unit to slag. I've negotiated a major bump if we do end up finding the propagandist and eliminating her, as well as a danger pay bonus if she has any escorts and we eliminate them as well.
Command interface
Sounds good.
initiated.
Okay, so do we have any allies? We do. Fantastic. They're supporting forces and they're pretty nearby. We're just going to spawn in these trees. I'm seeing stuff there. We'll see if there's actually stuff there. Looks like we are in a bit of a bind here. They are ambushing us.
Let's do this.
This isn't shocking, though.
You think we'll see bears?
Ready to rock, Chief.
Okay. So let's reserve this. And we'll see what they end up doing here. We don't know what these are exactly. We don't have sensors just yet. This one up here is a Vindicator, though. It's not too frightening. Okay, that's a Davian line holder. Doing 3 damage. Gotta love those turn 1 damage numbers. The Vindicator moves in. Oof. Stray shot there. Unfortunate. Let's see. This guy moves phase 12. This one phase 13. Do we want to reserve back that far? I think we do. A Davian Swordsman attacking the Vindicator, doing 16 damage. That's okay. A Davian Valkyrie firing on that Vindicator and doing very little. Was that a mine drop? If that was... Yeah, that was a mine drop. We're going to have to clear those out. Not a fan of this. Okay, we're going to reserve one final time here. Three damage. Fantastic. Okay, this is of course still round one. Going for that line holder. Yeah, that's a decent call. So,
Yes, Commander.
our C9J is capable of charging this Bulldog, but I don't think that's really particularly helpful. We're instead going to move up to here,
I copy.
and we're going to fire on this Vindicator. Yes, our hit odds are real bad. They're very bad, indeed. But we're going to take the shot. 8 damage. Not ideal. Okay, there's something right there. Good to know. Some sort of... I think that's a vehicle.
Aye, aye.
With that amount of... Ooh, we can kick the Bulldog from the side arc here. With that amount of LRMs and how late it was in the round, I'm quite certain that that was a vehicle.
Confirmed.
So we're going to kick this
See how
Bulldog.
you like this. What the hell?
And we managed to miss a 73% chance on the kick. Sad. But not the end of the world.
Got something you want done?
The Clint is obviously going to hop over to short-range targeting, and we are going to go in behind this Bulldog and also kick it.
Engaging.
We managed to miss that one as well. That's some internal damage on the Bulldog, though. We managed to hit most of that weapons fire. Okay. That's nice.
Waiting on you,
I
Commander.
want to take the stealth out over this direction and turn it like this.
On my
Yes,
way.
we're exposing our rear arc to this Vindicator, and I'm aware of that. We're probably going to take a rear arc hit from the Vindicator next round, and I'm okay with that.
Right, Commander.
That Bulldog is dead. And the stealth is in position to get in behind the Saladin. That's the goal here. Okay, they have a phase 22 mover out there. That's good to know.
Commander.
Our Clint is also going to head into... Let's see, this would be a side arc on the Saladin. Let's go in over here. It's got that AC-20 federated,
Roger that.
which I don't really like. Ooh, it's actually straight up dead.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle.
I did not expect it to die from the melee attack there,
Vehicle trashed.
but I'll take it. Okay, the Vindicator moves up. It goes for the rear arc on the stealth, as expected. It misses, and that's fantastic. The Valkyrie moves up and attacks the Vindicator, but it misses. It's not shocking. Lineholder moves up, goes for the Vindicator. He has a solid large laser hit there. We'll take that.
Commander.
Okay, so what's our ideal range looking like here? If we back off ever so slightly, this is more like ideal range for the LRM-10. If we move forward slightly, this is more like ideal range for the AC-5. If we stay put, it kind of splits the difference. I think we're just going to hit him with the light tag, Ultra AC-5 combo, and see how this goes. All he's got is his PPC.
Roger that.
Okay, we got some damage in there.
What's up, Bob?
Great. This Centurion is, I think, going to stay put. I don't want to close in too much closer because we know there's mines. So light him up.
Engaging target.
We missed again with that AC-20. We just can't hit with that. Swordsman moves up, fires on the Vindicator, does a little damage. Whitworth moves up, fires on the Vindicator, does a whole lot of nothing. Fantastic. Maxim fires on our Centurion, 8 damage. That's acceptable.
What can I do
Our
for you?
stealth is now going to close in over onto, I think, this side arc.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to try to light this guy up. Emphasis on try.
Take this.
Decent damage there. Unfortunately, this guy... Well, actually, no. It's our Clint that moves next. And that's actually perfect. Unfortunately, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, A, it should be pre-processed for 4K, and B, we'll finish up this mission. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.